Investigators need your help tonight finding this man who is a person of interest in an arson that burned 2 firefighters. As you can see, he went running through a neighborhood when police tried talking to him. It happened in the 8500 block of Menach on Detroit's west side. But as Nick Monticelli reports, it started after 2 firefighters had to jump out of windows to save their own lives this morning.
Good evening. It has been an eventful day, to say the least, here on the west side. Firefighters first sent to this home. 3 of them get trapped in the fire. 2 of them are injured jumping out of windows. Then they find out the fire is intentionally set. And then as arson teams are here, one man runs away on a foot chase with police.
It was two young ladies. I don't know their names or nothing like that. You know, I kind of keep to myself.
Ernest Keene is not a busybody, but the fire across the street was impossible to miss. Around 4 a.m., arson investigators say someone poured flammable liquid inside of this home near a window and lit it on fire. It burned for a while before 911 was called, and someone said a person was trapped. 3 firefighters rushed in, but then there was a flashover.
And a flashover, it's that when everything is heated to a certain point, it just all burns, combusts at the same time. So that's what they call a flashover. It's very hot, very, once it happens, I mean, it's like you run for your life.
They jumped out of windows to save their lives. To make matters worse, no one was ever trapped inside that needed rescue. So hearing about those firefighters injured certainly is one thing, but seeing their gear is another. For instance, you've got the tanks, their helmets, or their turnout gear. Right here, it separates and burns only at 900 degrees.
On the hood, that broke open as well, and there's 2 layers there, and but he got a burn right behind his ear.
The rest of their gear tells the story. 2 firefighters have 1st and 2nd degree burns on their face, ear, chin, bicep, and more. In the meantime, arson investigators tried talking to this man who took off. Police searched the neighborhood, but to no avail. He is a person of interest for the arson that badly burned 2 firefighters.
So now we've got basically our firefighters giving their skin for something, a senseless act like that.
Detroit's west side, Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
And when the person or people who did this are caught, they could also be charged with assault on a public safety officer, which is a serious felony. The Detroit arson team has a tip line. If you know anything, call them at 313-628-2900.